All right, future millionaire, this is another episode of Surfing Angels. Today come unexpectedly about a topic that you guys will never expect to have. Let's subtitle this one, Finding Karma. It's a mystery game, mystery story. But before I go into detail in that, I just want to show you guys my regret of 2021. Last year's regret is not buying that property. The one in the back, it was on the market. I offered $2 million, they sold for 2.2. To the guy, obviously, who is driving the BMW there. I have to say head off to him because my losses in Bitcoin alone is more than that property already in the last 3 months. So I basically lost that house. Beachfront house, I lost it. But that's life, that's life. That's the way it is. It's okay. No big deal because I was shorting BTC as well at the same time since November. So for those who wonder, how do I survive? I'm not surviving off a short position. I'm surviving off savings. I have enough savings to last me another 30 years or something, so I don't care, honestly. Maybe Bitcoin Cash go to zero, who knows, but that's about that. But look at him. You lost money too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel bad? Be honest.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, okay.
Because, I remembered having a certain amount in my portfolio, and then now I'm like, oof, that's lower than I thought it would have been.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually, honestly, I haven't checked the price.
Yeah, you didn't. Until today, I checked I told him about it. He said he didn't even check the price.
Yeah, honestly,
he didn't
I haven't
know
checked the price in 2 months or so.
Yeah.
Not because I don't care or not because I'm too depressed to look at it. I just don't mind. I'm living my life.
Yeah.
If price goes to zero or price goes to double or whatever, it doesn't really make that much permanent difference to my life right now because it won't affect my decision to buy or hold or sell.
Exactly.
I'm driving my convertible, enjoying life, having a great time, playing volleyball, socializing. It's a wonderful life. So
talking about socializing.
Don't matter that much.
Okay, now let's talk about socializing. I'll give you guys a round shot where we are. Here's at the beach. Surrounded by multi-million-dollar houses. The one behind me is probably $35 million. So, socializing. What's our mission today? We have a mission today. What's our mission today?
For me to do well on a phone call.
Yeah.
One simple phone call.
Yes.
It's the hardest challenge of the month.
Today potentially decide for the rest of his life who may be the mother of his children. For all you know, you don't know. You don't know, okay? By the time the person who this is addressing to is watching the video, they would have a right to talk to each other. This video will be published only after everything's done. So you already know the outcome more or less. So if you want to fast forward to the end to know how this romantic storyline ends, is this a comedy or tragedy or between? Yeah. Come on, closer to the beach. We want to see more proper positioning. I see some interesting stuff going on there. You have to come closer too because then people cannot hear you. I don't have the external microphone. So from your perspective, what do you think the probability you are succeeding today with your mission, succeeding at a phone call?
50-50.
50-50. Oh, you're pessimistic. I coached you for 3 days now, and you think your only success rate is 50-50?
Well,
what that says about me? That says that means I'm a lousy coach.
Well, you were rather pessimistic as well.
No, not until we figure out how to approach this issue, right? The biggest problem is you don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, just to demystify everybody, we're talking about a Tinder date he's trying to score. And he has been on Tinder now for so how long?
Maybe 4 weeks.
4 weeks. 4 weeks. And you had plenty of matches, but have you met anybody?
Nope. Okay,
not a single person.
Like 50 matches.
50 matches.
Probably more than 1,000 swipes. And
1,000 swipes.
Phone number.
One phone number.
Dates.
0 dates, one phone number. But this one phone number happened to be a girl that you really like, don't you?
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Karma.
That's all we know right now. We know a bit more about her right now because he did a bit of Googling on her. It's not that hard to Google her because her name is unique. However, other than that, everything you're going to watch is his personal decisions. I'm just coaching him in the sense of what are the right approach, but the actual approach, the actual texts and the actual phone call and everything else and the meetup is all done between him and Karma if one comes across. So we're not doing a bait and switch here.
No.
We're not bait and switch saying that I'm the one doing all the hard work and he just go show up.
No, it's just a good mate giving advice.
Exactly, because I have a couple of years experience in these things. You are still new. In reality, this is gonna be one of the most interesting experience you will have on Tinder, because this is your very first potential Tinder date.
Yeah, and
So-
this isn't just like any other Tinder random profile you
Yeah.
come across.
Yeah. Tell me more about her. How would you describe Karma right now? You haven't even talked to her yet.
No,
Right now,
this is
you only
just-
have done what?
A few texts via Tinder and some texts via
Yeah.
phone number, SMS message.
Yes, correct. So you only saw her profile pictures?
Yeah.
She only saw your profile pictures?
Yep.
What else? That's it?
That's pretty much the only interaction. Yeah.
Okay, what's the next step? When we're making this video, the step has not taken yet. What is the next step we're gonna have? What's
We're
gonna
going
happen?
to a meaningful location.
A meaningful location to do what?
For a surprise.
For a surprise. By the time she watches this, is a surprise
Yeah.
has already happened.
Yep.
But we can tell the audience what you plan to do. Because by the time we post this, everything already happened. So what do we plan to do? Or what do you plan to do?
Well, her full name is on a wine bottle,
Okay. Don't name the name.
No.
Don't name the name.
and the wine
Yeah.
bottle is only sold, as far as I know, at a specific winery,
Yeah.
at a specific location,
Yeah.
about an hour's drive from here.
Correct. 1 hour drive from here, he will find a wine bottle that bears her name.
Yeah.
Her full name. That's all we can say right now. And the step one is go to that location, find a bottle of wine,
Yep.
possibly buying it. Because are you a wine drinker actually?
I've had some wine before, but no, it's not a habit of mine.
Okay.
I did a wine tour at Margaret River, but
Right,
yeah,
right.
I drink it regularly.
So what's the relationship between her and wine actually? Why is the wine bottle so important?
Well, she's an expert. She's
Okay.
a viticulturalist.
Right. She's an expert. She's basically a specialist in wine.
Yep.
You're getting further and further away from the main. You have to come back. So, what is the ideal outcome?
Well, the ideal outcome is we have a great phone call, and I'm not too nervous, and I'm witty enough to pull it off, and we
Who
both
of what?
feel
Who of what?
to just give a good impression
Yeah.
via phone call.
So that what happens? What is the desired outcome?
That we both feel like we want to meet each other in real life.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Because-
simply the only desire, just
Okay.
for one date.
Yeah. So that you get the chance to see her.
Yep.
So she get a chance to see you.
Yeah, for a real life impression.
Yes. Because everything on internet is still not real. Okay. So that's the only objective, meeting her.
Yep.
So most people on Tinder, what do they do to do that? What kind of effort do they put in for that? What's the effort most people put in to meet somebody?
Very low. Based on my experience of Tinder, effort is very low.
Very, very low. Like what? What kind of effort?
Well, across the board, vast majority of profile photos are fairly low effort.
Yeah.
Not all, but most are, low lighting and poor photography and stuff.
Okay, what about
and
the
then-
effort to try to meet a girl?
Well, it's funny because it's a dating app, but no one seems interested in going on dates.
Or maybe no one's interested in going on a date with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also possible. But in reality, we know the statistics. The statistics for Tinder is very simple.
Yeah.
I think 100,000 swipes yields less than one date or something like that.
Yeah.
That's very common. So for those people think all you have to do go on Tinder, register, you have endless supply of women
Yeah.
jumping themselves, you know that's not the
My
case.
mum seemed to be under the impression it's just to tap a few buttons and you randomly get through a magical portal and you just end up with a date on someone. And
B.
yeah,
Gosh. Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
no.
That's usually just a location for free validation for the girls.
Yeah.
They just want free
Just
validation.
entertainment, validation.
Yeah. They got nothing to lose. They don't want to see you. They just want to feel validated.
Yeah.
That's all there is. So, that's not what we're trying to do. We're actually trying to get you a date.
Yeah,
A real
I
date.
genuinely want to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you really are interested in her. Tell me, what is the one thing about her you like so much? You haven't even met her yet. You haven't even spoken to her yet. But what is the one thing that you like most about her? If there's one thing about Karma you like most, what would that be?
Well, she just genuinely seems like my type. Thinking about like this match or this person, it's like a really different feeling from all the other matches I had conversed with. I don't know, she just seems really my type. She's very intelligent and articulate, and the way she portrays herself via Tinder is, you know, classy and not, I don't know, just different in a way from all the other profiles.
Okay.
In a good way.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just random thoughts. All it is just images and words on the screen, but I don't know, you can't control your emotions.
Okay. So you have been thinking non-stop about her for how long?
2.5 days.
2.5 days. Okay, Karma, by the time you're watching this, you know that it's a high effort, high stake game for the boy here, okay? For the boy here, it's a high effort, high stake.
And this is very out of character for me.
No, yeah, that's true. You couldn't care less normally.
Yeah, usually it's just, like, this is what I'm saying. It's very different feeling for me. I haven't had this kind of feelings in years, really.
Yeah.
Usually with Tinder, it's just like, oh yeah, you know, the ideal of success. It's just, oh yeah, perhaps go, like when I was in Perth.
Yes.
You know, I just invited a heap of people to a party at Crown Casino, and hopefully we'll just get to chat, improve my social skills, get some good content for social media. But I never had any real intention more than that. It was just, the ideal of success was just having fun. But the ideal of success is actual connection. I really genuinely want to get to know her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That means if she blows you off on phone, you're gonna be sad for the next 3 months?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay. So that's the only downside. Come closer.
But yeah, this kind of effort is very out of character for me. Usually it's just, oh yeah, just practice texting, have some fun playing around with words, see what happens. But you know, I never really cared that much. It's just photos on a screen. But this one, for some reason, it's just got me so ticking over.
Okay, got it. All right, I put myself on screen. Hey, this is a message to Karma. I never met you. I always saw the same pictures. Yeah, I did help him with some of the texts. So he does need some help, but you know how it's like, young boy, don't know what to say in front of a beautiful girl. But I got no stake here other than knowing both of you. I know him a lot better than I know you, but hopefully we get a chance to know you better as a friend from my perspective. The story we have unearthed so far on Google, which is not hard to Google, has been highly interesting. So I really hope the conversation on phone goes well. And if everything goes well, we have a continuation of the storyline. If not, the storyline will end today. Okay, either way, are you okay with it? Because I want to prepare you for the worst case.
Yeah.
The worst case is going to blow you off. Because some girl like that, high class, beautiful, special, and intelligent, girls like that, she will have a lot of people who's chasing after her. So she might not deem you as suitable.
Fair enough.
And that's the reality. Okay?
All I can do is improve myself, and if she doesn't want, fine.
Yeah, but let's see if you have any connection with Karma. Okay, no pun intended. Absolutely no pun intended. Because here's one more additional detail. We went to the Hare Krishna temple a few days ago, and each one of us prayed for something. I prayed for myself something. I'm not going to disclose what it is. No, not higher Bitcoin cash price. No. For him, we prayed specifically for his soulmate to appear. And literally right after the prayer, he realized that there was a match, and he swiped back. And so this may be the real reason why you are getting a connection with her. So you have to believe that the universe is there looking after you. And this is the thing how it works in real life. When you believe something can happen, it will happen. But if you don't believe something can happen, then it won't happen. So it all depends on how you believe in something. And if you truly believe Karma is part of your life going forward, she will become part of your life. If she's not, she won't be. But the key is believing in it and work towards the goal. And I'm glad to see you liking somebody this much, because it's rare, very, very rare for that to happen. So we'll see what happens today in the afternoon. We'll continue from here. And see you in the next section. We'll go for a walk. Bye. Okay, everybody. It looks like I over-prepared with Corey. He's very, very nervous right now. The phone call is at 2 p.m. Right now it's 11:30. And at 2 p.m. we'll be at the right location, which is going to be a vineyard. And he will receive the phone call at 2. and we'll see how it goes with Karma. However, he is right now super nervous, super nervous. I have not seen him that nervous forever. So I think he was less nervous for his exams than for this one. I find it cute, but that's just me. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I really hope that he gonna succeed with her. And at least go on a date. Yeah, this is really difficult for an 18-year-old kid who doesn't have any dating experience be able to score the date on Tinder and actually go on a real date with the girl of his choice. He really likes you, Karma. I just want to say that he really likes you. That's all I can say. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll drive to the vineyard soon. Okay, maybe a pre-phone call interview. How do you feel?
A lot less nervous than before.
Good.
A couple of hours ago I was super nervous, but now I'm a lot more chill.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice environment, so it's calming.
Let's just see where we are. The vineyard of O'Reilly's. For no specific reason other than to aid Corey in his quest for karma. Okay, cool. So later on, I will just put a recording on the dash and I'll leave you alone. Yeah. Okay, I'm not involved in any of this. Yeah. You gotta go through this yourself. Yeah,
I'm fine to just sit here. It's comfortable, aircon's on, all good. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a phone call.
Yeah, that's good to know. All right. Yeah, whatever it is, just do what you need to do. You practice long enough.
Yeah, I know.
It's good enough. You're fine. You're fine. Okay? You do well. Do us proud. I'm leaving you now. Okay, this is the calm before the storm. For those people who think we're catfishing anybody, so I want to clarify something. My role here is merely that of the Hitch, Will Smith's role in the movie, and I'm his date doctor. So I basically try to help him out in presenting himself in the best possible way, learn how to talk to women. That's all I do. After that, it's all his. I'm not catfishing anybody.
Hey, Karma.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's so wonderful to hear your voice.
Okay, for those who are curious what happened afterwards, I can only say everything's private. However, Corey did well at the beginning of this conversation. Halfway through, he made a critical mistake. He did not disclose the fact that he Googled the name of Karma. Her name is so unique and the city in which she lives is so small that it was very easy to find her name on the internet and a couple of her pictures, public pictures on the internet. And based on those public information, Corey thought it's a great idea to buy the bottle of wine, go to the vineyard, have the conversation there directly with Karma. It is considered a romantic gesture or the starter because it shows that he put effort behind knowing her. However, this backfired dramatically on him because he did not want to disclose the fact he Googled her. Instead, he said that he's psychic. So that basically raised alarm bell for any woman. I would be horrified if it was me. So Karma just let you know that I was more angry at him than you could ever imagine. He basically blew his date by making such a simple yet critical mistake. So basically from that moment onwards, everything went downhill. Naturally, Karma felt threatened and then endangered and all that. This is the one reason we published this video, to showcase that there was no intention of any kind of harm. Instead, it's truly just an innocent mistake he made, not disclosing why he know your full name. On Tinder, most people don't know. On Tinder, you only know each other by the first name and a couple of pictures, but not really full name. So this is the reason he sent a text later on apologizing for the conversation going downhill. Plus, he also disclosed his own personal full information to you, Karma, so that you guys are on equal footing. Of course, it is up to you to decide if you want to see this young boy or not ever again. Now you have at least seen him in real life, in person. You get a feel of how he's normally behaving, and he really put a lot of effort behind the attempt to at least see you once in real life. And I can assure you he is one of the best person I know, and there's plenty of people who can vouch for his character. So you don't need to be afraid for anything. Instead, if there's any chance for you guys to meet, it will be an interesting continuation of a romantic saga. Otherwise, the story between Corey and Karma will end right here. So we don't know what's the end. We shall see what happens.